Candidates for State Senator, District 22. David Livingston. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, davidlivingston.vote. As your state senator, I've put taxpayers and families first. I advocate for secure borders and an end to illegal immigration. I have a 100% pro-life and pro-Second Amendment record. I've earned the Friend of the Family and the Hero of the Taxpayer awards and have led on education funding and teacher pay increases. The Wuhan virus knocked our economy down for a while, but Arizona is already one of the nation's fastest recovering states because we had built such a strong economic environment. Our state was among the best prepared with a $1 billion rainy day fund, a low tax and regulatory burden, and a pro-growth environment that keeps government out of the way and lets the free market do its thing. Getting our schools and businesses safely and fully reopened is our top priority. I've opposed special interests and voted no on bad bills that had powerful friends, but I'm happy to do so. I work for you and will keep my commitment to limited government and conservative values. I'm running as a team with Ben Toma and Frank Carroll, and I'm glad to work with such outstanding and hardworking partners. We ask for your vote.
Sarah Tyree. Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, tyree2020.com. At the age of 17, Sarah joined the Army. As a team leader, teamwork and leadership were the center of assisting and planning government procedures for regional and national emergencies. Sarah has spent 14 years combating systemic oppression for underserved populations. This includes children with incarcerated parents, incarcerated children, in-home birth to 5 prevention and early intervention, state-level family consulting, domestic violence, mental health, and military family special needs. As state senator, Sarah will avidly advocate to expand veteran care and services. Sarah will be dedicated to fighting for teachers and ensuring all K-12 students have access to classes that build essential life skills. She will reappropriate funding for programs that keep families together. She will fight for complete prohibition of healthcare surprise billing. Sarah partners with the small local businesses within the community, problem solving, building, growing, and keeping our district and the state thriving. Sarah's goal is to create a state where everyone succeeds. When it comes to leadership, Sarah has the dedication and experience it takes to represent not only LD22, but our great state of Arizona. Candidates for State Representative, District 22. Frank Carroll. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, myvotecarol.com. I'm honored to be running with David Livingston and Ben Toma as your proven conservative team. Like me, they are award-winning champions of the taxpayer and families, and I share their values and commitment to low taxes, a balanced budget, increased classroom funding, life, liberty, border security, school choice, and protecting the family. I spent my career in the automotive industry on the mechanical and technological side. So my heart is with the working men and women of this country who want their government to do its job and to otherwise leave them alone to live in peace. Within the GOP, I've served as precinct captain, state delegate, district second vice chairman, and then first vice chairman. I was also president of the Sun City West Republican Club. I'm a member of the NRA, AZCDL, Surprise Tea Party, and also work with Americans for Prosperity and the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association. You get 2 votes for State House, and I hope you'll cast them for me and Ben Toma so we can work as a team to advance our conservative ideals. I'd be honored to earn your vote and hope you will support our conservative team. Thank you. Wendy Garcia. Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, participating. Website, wendyforaz.org. Dear Northwest Valley neighbor, my name is Wendy Garcia. I'm an experienced radio news director and the mother of 2. I founded Indivisible Surprise and helped organize Save Our Schools locally. I will serve by and for the people of Legislative District 22 to expand healthcare coverage, improve public schools, increase good-paying jobs, cut sales tax, and restore democracy. I will lead by listening. During this time of COVID-19, let me ask you Ronald Reagan's famous question. Are you better off now than you were 2 years ago? If not, then please vote Wendy Garcia for a better future. I want to represent you at the Arizona Capitol because the politicians are not listening to the voters like us. The incumbents pay more attention to money than people. Nothing demonstrates this failure of Arizona's incumbents more than the coronavirus pandemic and their tragic response to it. With proper leadership, thousands of lives could have been saved. I will always fight by and for the people of Arizona. Mary Kathleen Honay. Party, Democratic. Campaign funding, participating. Website, www.honeyforarizona.org. As I write this candidate statement, our state economy and the national economy is in spasms caused by the public health crisis of COVID-19. By the time you read this, I hope a more normal daily life will have resumed and that you and your loved ones are well. This economic disruption brought into high relief the inequities of the previous status quo in housing, healthcare, and education, just to name a few. It is not news that there is inequality. What is news is that it is now so much more clearly seen. And what is now seen will not be unseen. Clearly, I am not a politician. I'm an Arizonan who recognizes our individual well-being is woven tightly with our collective well-being. Favoritism and special interests have starved our schools, fragmented our healthcare system, filled our prisons, and left too many behind and without a path forward. As a teacher, my students learned about the 5 C's that defined Arizona's economic history: cattle, cotton, copper, citrus, and climate. As your representative, I will honor that history by making sure our political future is defined by the 3 C's of competence, character, and compassion. Ben Toma, Party Republican, campaign funding traditional, website www.bentoma.com. I'm a husband, father, small business owner, and committed conservative. I spent a term on the Peoria City Council because I disliked how the special interests ran the city at the expense of the people who lived there. I've brought that same focus to the State House. We have cut taxes, balanced the budget, increased classroom funding and teacher pay, reduced regulations, and we had one of the strongest economies and job markets in the nation until the virus hit. Fortunately, we had built a $1 billion rainy day fund to help us with these sorts of crises, and our state is designed for growth. So our focus is now on Arizona's comeback. I have a 100% pro-Constitution voting record, and as the father of 5 girls, am absolutely committed to protecting our Second Amendment rights. I'm running as a team because we have a proven record of working well as a team to protect taxpayers, limit the size of government, and protect our liberties. Let's work together to protect Arizona. Let's get back to record growth and prosperity for both residents and local businesses.